Hey everybody, Weem here. Welcome to Wayward. This just appeared in my inbox from the developer. Very much appreciate the chance to give it a shot and bring it to you guys. So, Wayward is an adventure survival RPG. The description of this is that you come to find yourself on an island, you've got no boat, you remember something about treasure as it says, and they describe Wayward as a turn-based top-down wilderness survival roguelike. And that in it you will explore, build, and most importantly, as they say, survive in these unforgiving lands. So basically, you're going to die a lot, but that's okay, because when you come back to life, the game remembers your achievements. So if I go to milestones here, you can see, for example, that chef, you need to cook 25 items. I have one. It remembered from my the one run-through I've done so far. So you're going to kind of be working to bring these things up, and apparently the farther you go, it's going to remember the different recipes that you've run across and everything, and I guess it starts you with different items the farther you've progressed. I guess you can have better items in there. Something along those lines. I have a remarkable rock here, and the bed happens to also be remarkable. Looks like the bone is as well. And I did start another game, just a real quick. There's a challenge mode. I died in that pretty quickly, but it started me with 3 different items. So I guess this is kind of randomized a bit. So we have basically our inventory, our equipment that's equipped, and then what we can craft. And what I like about this is it shows you what you can make with what you have there. It kind of sorts them to the top. So very easy to click on these. Now, the game is turn-based. Every time you move is a turn. So when you see enemies, if you stop, they're going to stop. They only move when you move. So we're just going to kind of run around here. If we look up at the top, we have health, stamina, thirst, hunger, the things we're kind of used to. We do have a talent. This is kind of like experience. So this will kind of go up as we play the game. At least with this character. We have weight. If this is too high, I seem to recall taking damage when I was carrying too much. We have an attack and we have a defense. So anyway, we've also got these this quest here. Kind of walks you through a lot of the beginning stuff. I've already done that. I'm going to hit J, I think. Yeah, make that just disappear. And so let's just dive into this. Now I can put some things in the quick bar as well, so we can use the number keys. But let's just kind of jump in here. I've got... let's see, a mushroom here. You are trampling a spotted red mushroom. So if I actually look over at this thing, you can click on items and get options. So I can carve, and usually you'll interact with the tile that you are facing. So I'm gonna hit carve, and at the bottom left you can see your skill in mycology, I'm guessing that is, yeah, has raised to 1%. So we've picked up that mushroom that is now up here. So let's see, what do we have? We have a glass bottle with water. We obviously looked at the bone and all that. We can use the leaf bedroll to sleep, get some rest and everything. We got a mortar and pestle. That's cool. Grinding, crushing, stuff like that. Twigs. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to equip the stone knife, and we will go ahead and equip the bone, one in each hand. And you do apparently take damage. It said if you are trying to like cut down a tree or a rock or anything and you don't have anything here, you end up using your hands, which causes damage. So you got to be careful, because these actually take durability loss over time. And before you know it, they could break and you're using your fists. So we do have a cave here. We can actually go underground. Let's check that out. I've only done that one other time. I didn't go far. It looks like we have a spider coming at us, but I am anxious to see this chest. Oh no, something else is flying in. What is that? I'm afraid to left click it, because left clicking actually moves you forward. What was a right click here? We see dirt. Okay, it does. It says we see a harpy, and that's a giant spider. Okay, so we're probably not in any kind of shape to be doing anything. One thing to note is if I click something to craft, that does an action, so I would get attacked right away. What I'm really curious about right now is if they will follow me to the surface. Let's see. And we'll step over here. Nope. Okay. So they stay underground. So that's good to know. We'll leave that for now. It would be best to probably gather up some bark. While I didn't make any last time, I had gathered some bark and saw that you could make armor. So I think it'd be good to have some of that if we could find some bark. You can see the different things I ran across. I did make a forge, but actually didn't use it. At least I didn't think so. Maybe standing next to it gave me some more options, but I didn't notice. Furnace, there's different workbenches and tools and all kinds of different things you can make here. Let's go ahead and keep hammering away on this guy. Hoping to get some bark. So we can make a fence, poles. It might be that we have to make the bark. Maybe I needed to do something with that. I know I had bark before, but I might have actually been crafting it in some form and not really noticing it. I was kind of clicking on a number of different things, but anyway, there we go. Let's see. We don't really have anything in here. What is this? Tannin. Okay. So you can see things have like a grouping, and it's interesting because you'll have a variety of things. For example, there's a number of different items that count as cordage. They fall into the grouping cordage. So if you've got those, they can be used to make string and stuff like that, even though they're completely different from each other. And I think that's kind of fun, having that kind of system. I was really hoping to get some bark here, but we're filling up our inventory. You can see we're at 59 right now. Let's see, we're not so encumbered that we're going to be taking damage, but you can see our stamina is going down as well. Kind of want to go back to that cave and see what that's all about. See if that harpy has moved, because I want to get to that chest. Let's see what that's all about. Oh, they're right there. Let's see. Can I run away and run through the chest? How about that? Okay, it's locked. Okay, and I don't have any lock picks or anything, so let's try to get out of here. Oh no. Stay away. Don't mimic me. No. 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 Stop following me. Caught in a never-ending dance. I actually can't get away from them. I have to move towards one of them. The other one may attack me. I'm just going to do this a few more times, see if one of them, if I fake one of them out. Oh, there we go. I faked the spider out. Yes. Nice. Okay. So we don't have a lockpick or anything like that. I don't even know if that's... I think it might be on my list somewhere. It sounds familiar, but anyway, maybe not. Maybe I'm just kind of dreaming here. You got a suture. That's cool. What else do we have here? Woven fabric. So there was the bark too, by the way. Bark leggings. Oh, we need string to be doing that stuff. Interesting. Okay, I've got some things made. A couple more things anyway. If I bring these windows up here, you can see I do have the tunic now. I actually made a hammer, so I'm using an axe and a hammer, but I also have a spear on me just in case something breaks. It'd be nice to throw something into the other hand. And what I thought I'd do is you basically run across, as you run across things in the world, you start to learn new things you can make. And I thought, you know what? We just need to go exploring. So I'm going to kind of pan this out. You can see we were, all the way up here and worked our way down. We passed that cave, but let's just go ahead and work our way down this way. And I just want to explore. Now you will see things on the ground like this, so I can actually just walk right into them and pick them up. That's a skull, so an animal skull. So we actually, we can make ourselves a helmet now. Let's do that. So there we go. We'll drag that in. It would be cool if you actually saw your, the armor and weapons. You kind of carry those, or at least some indication, but that's okay. So we got the snake. I think it seemed like the snake was hard for me to catch. Like he just wanted to stay away. So we're just going to leave him alone for now. Gonna cruise down in here and see what we can find. I think, can we just walk into this mushroom? No, but we can probably carve it, I would imagine. Okay, so we scoop those up. White mushrooms. Okay, obviously we have the rocks, but there is a particular, like a different kind of metal here. So what is this exactly? What is that? Wrought iron. Okay, cool. So I bet you we could use that in like the furnace. Okay, cool. We got some life back. Now I don't know if we're still bleeding. Let's take a step. Okay, cool. Good, good, good. Okay, so let's see here. We wanted to place the furnace. Let's go ahead and build that. And we are facing, it did say you have to face a lit furnace. Do we know how to light furnace? Assuming we'd have to have some kind of torch. Oh, we have the, where is that thing? It's this guy. We need the hand drill. 2 wooden pole. Okay, now we can make the hand drill. Now, if I just walk into it, no. Let's do this. Start fire. Okay, so we don't have an option for like light furnace, so we'll just do start fire. We don't have any kindling. I think we can do kindling. There we go. Okay, right clicking into this didn't work, so let's try this again. Tinder, one thing after another. Failed to craft. There we go. No, we failed to start. There we go. We have a lit furnace. And then we have iron ore here. So I think now we can actually, oh, I thought it was actually going to show me the stuff in there. Let's see. we'll just take this. Ho-hum. Okay, so I ended up looking it up, and it turns out I need charcoal, and they said you could get charcoal by starting a fire on a grass or tree tile. But apparently it can spread over, you know, through a forest and burn a bunch of things down. Fortunately, I just happened to pick one that was off here. Maybe it could spread to the grass tile and through the grass. I'm not entirely sure, but basically it says that when the fire burns out, there is a 50% chance there will be charcoal there, and then if you were to dig in the ash pile, there's another small percent chance you'll find another one. So we shall see. But basically we use the charcoal with the iron that we've got to make wrought iron, and then with that we need to find ourselves some talc and limestone, and then basically make powder of those using the mortar and pestle, which I think I have? Yes, I do. So we got that. So basically I'm just waiting for this fire to burn in. You can hit spacebar each time you do so using a turn. I could hold it down here. Basically wait for this fire to burn down. Kind of watching my thirst and hunger. They don't seem to be going anywhere. Just standing here burning through time. I guess that's a good thing. So hopefully this fire dies out here pretty soon. But it did seem like this is the, you know, these tools over here is what you would use to make the iron, but apparently there's some steps. There's some steps we have to go through before that, and maybe these are just not used at all. I'm looking over at this now. I haven't read through everything though. Jeez, this fire is burning forever. So let's get up here. Let's light the furnace if we can, hopefully. Get this going right away. There we go. So there's the furnace. Now, there we go. We have the wrought iron. Let's click this guy. Okay, that seemed to burn us, but there we have wrought iron. Let's actually get the hammer in here. Do this again. So we take some damage. We get burned. I don't know if it's because we're not using the tongs. Let's see. Throw, repair that. I don't think that's going to be the case because we're actually, let's see. I don't know. Let's go ahead and just put this in the, oh wait, can you not equip that? Maybe you don't equip that. Okay, that's fine. Well, I think we basically had the two pieces, right? So that's really all we can do. We have the two here. So now we should be able to do something with this. I think we have to get talc and limestone though. I just wanted to at least get it to this stage and see if that was something I could do. So we've got it there. We'd have to find some other materials in order to make ingots from it though. Okay, well, it looks like I found some limestone. I decided to start wandering around and looking, and started breaking this up and got limestone. So that's pretty cool. Definitely need that, and then we need to find some talc. And basically you can find this where you find ore is what it was saying. So, oh, look at that, you gathered talc. Awesome. How cool is that? So I think we'll go ahead and hit some more of this stuff up around here. And one of the things I noticed was I got the wrought iron, those two pieces, so you can now see there's some wrought iron stuff that we can make. That's pretty cool. But I also ran into some more iron. I've got 4 more, right? Or is that, oh no, this is in my number 3 slot. That's what's going on there. Take this out. So we just have the 2 iron ore, and then we have 2 wrought so far. Very cool. Alrighty, we're getting some limestone and some talc. That's cool. Awesome. And we got the mortar and pestle, so we should be able to, yeah, there we go, the powder and everything. But let's go ahead and try to gather some more of this up. That's cool. And we're definitely weighed down now. Let's just drop the dirt. That puts us at 59. We'll go hit this guy up a bit. More talc. I'm going to go ahead and make some of this now. I think it might weigh less. Limestone powder. Let's see. Talcum powder. Kind of taking some damage here. This is not good. It's because we need to rest. You've got to pay more attention to this. Okay, got some sleep there. Excellent. Failing to craft this. There we go. How's our mortar and pestle doing? 3 of 10. So it's going to go quick. I want to make sure that I've got at least some of the different kinds. It's got a limestone and 2 talcum, another limestone. So I want some more talcum if I can. Maybe a sundial. Okay. Alright, so I think what we'll do is we'll leave it at that. Maybe gather that guy. Okay. Let's go ahead and cruise on back. We're a little slowed down, but that's okay. We need to get back and look into this some more. Let me try to read over here. So I'm not sure what we do with the powder just yet. I'm gonna have to look that up. We may have to interact with the furnace with this stuff. Well, according to the wiki, we need a number more things, some of which I don't even have a recipe for. I was trying to run away and the filter filled in there. But anyway, I think we're gonna have to go ahead and leave it at this. I have long ago run over time. I'm gonna have to kind of try and shorten this down a bit. But anyway, it's been fun. It's been interesting. It's a bit hard to keep track of this stuff sometimes. I feel like I'm kind of remaking things and running out of things very quickly, and kind of going through a loop of, you know, needing this and then needing that and moving back and forth before I can move forward. But I'm sure that comes with playing the game, getting used to those kinds of things and everything. But so far it's been pretty interesting. I'm looking forward to kind of starting a new one and attempting the challenges. I looked at the daily challenge some more, and that kind of reminded me of Spelunky. Basically, it puts together a level every day that is different. But that particular level for the day is the same one that everyone would get. So you can do the daily challenge, run through it, and, you know, check your talent score, for example, and see who, you know, how far you got compared to others, which is kind of a cool idea. They're more dangerous, there's more mobs and stuff like that. I didn't last too long in that one. And I like that idea, jumping in and saying, you know what, let's check out the daily, run around in here, see how long I can make it. It's kind of a cool idea. But anyway, like I said, I'm going to have to leave it at this. There's definitely much more to the game, much more to see. Thanks for watching. As always, I appreciate it, and we'll catch you next time.